Well, hello, hello. Hey, Cindy. And
Well,
hey, to everybody that has joined in for our Pampering in a Flash. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Diane Cole, and this is,
Cindy Hudson.
and together we're going to walk you through some of Mary Kay's skincare line with some supplements. And this is one of our quicker sessions that just gets you introduced to our product with one of our exfoliating products in addition to it. So we're going to go through all that, right? Anything else, Cindy, that we want to cover?
Now you could have a couple of different skincare sets. There are a few that we'll talk about. So just depending on which one you have as we talk about the pieces, just follow along with us. We'll get you ready.
Yeah. So what we hope you have right now is a wet washcloth, your sample packets, a pair of scissors so that you can open them because our hands end up getting wet. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and put my headband on so that I keep my hair out of the products and stuff. So whether you have our Time Wise Repair or our Time Wise Miracle set, which I have the Repair with me right now. I don't have the Miracle set with me, which I could probably grab, but either way, you're going to grab the cleanser from your Miracle set. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. If it lets me, I don't know. Let's see. It's saying, hold on. Huh. Very interesting. Okay, don't want to do that. We've got this, I promise. Share screen. This is the one I want. This. Okay. Can you see it? Can you see it, Cindy?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Okay. Because it's, when I'm not always on the same screen. So here we go. Okay. So let me make this big. Here we go. Well, welcome. So while you're getting your cleanser packet open, you have your wet washcloth. You can go ahead and start to even wet your face with your washcloth. And we're going to take just a little bit of that cleanser, put it on your fingertips, and you're going to go ahead and begin this. So I'm going to introduce myself to you, but I have to go back and forth on screens to make sure that you can see one or both of us. Okay, you totally can. So what is really fun is you're going to start with it right here. We go upward and out. We go across our forehead and down in our nose and chin. So while we're doing this, I want to introduce myself. My name is Diane Cole. I'm a senior sales director with Mary Kay, and I'm so glad you're here today. I got started in Mary Kay when we were newly married and we didn't have kids. And that was 33 years ago. And so what is fun in this upper right-hand corner, it is me a year being in Mary Kay because I found out I was pregnant with Brendan right away. And then a year later, we had him, then we had Tommy right after that. So that's the first 2 years in Mary Kay. Then 5 years later, we added Miss Corinne to the mix. And that's the three of our kids sitting on top of our pink Cadillac. We fast forward now, and that picture is really small in the upper left-hand corner, but that was just our picture this past Christmas with all of us on the beach. So Tommy and Brendan are both married now, and Brendan has two little girls and Tommy has a little boy. His name's Cassian right there. And so this is Tommy and Kelly and Cassian, and then in here is Libby and Brendan and Hattie and Selah. And so it's just so fun. And this is me as Nana sitting there with Miss Hattie and Selah and then our little dog Rocky. And so Mary Kay has changed with us from being just, not having kids, newly married, no kids, to bringing kids, to moving all over the country. And my husband's job moved us every 2.5 years to now us living in Destin, Florida, and as empty nesters. And just Mary Kay has just changed and grown with me every step of the way, which is so cool. And what we're going to do is we are going to, oh, no, wrong way. Let's see if I can do it this way. We're going to go ahead and remove the cleanser from our face while then Cindy introduces herself.
Yes, and I am Cindy Hudson, and I started this journey 30 years ago because Diane and I met, and she was sharing her goals for her business and what she wanted to do with it. And one of those included becoming a director and growing her business in that direction. And so she was sharing that story with me. I wanted to help her because she had such a big goal, and I felt sorry for her. I thought, oh, I can be one of her people. I can listen to this, watch this video for her. And so in that video, I kind of caught the dream a little bit of that I could have this amazing product that I put on my face and it felt awesome. And maybe I could have some me time because at that time, those grown boys that are on the left with me, and then also in the middle of the picture, those boys were 7, 4, and 2. And I had been a stay-at-home mom and not really done anything for myself. And so I saw this as a dual purpose for me to be able to make money to do the extra stuff that we needed, like Christmas presents and birthday presents, and also to have me time in this amazing Mary Kay product. And so that's when I started 30 years ago. Never knew that I'd still be here today. Our family has grown to our amazing daughter-in-laws and our 4 grandchildren. Sid and I have loved everything about this Mary Kay journey, and now I'm journeying it by myself. Sid's went to heaven, so I'm getting to continue the rest of this journey. And the free cars, the 2 pictures are the one of the free 8 cars that we have earned so far with my friends and my family there. It's just been an amazing journey. Diane and I have done this together for 30 years, and we've gotten to enjoy things like weddings up in the top right-hand corner, sadness and happiness and joy. And I just don't know what I would have been doing at this time without my Mary Kay. So it's been amazing.
It truly is. It truly is. And thank you for mentioning the cars because I didn't even mention those. So thank you so much. You know, you saw my 3 kids sitting on the front of our first pink Cadillac, and we've gone on to earn 18 free cars in Mary Kay. And again, it is such a blessing. And you look at the overall, you know, income savings that is to your family over time. It's just absolutely incredible. And as far as doing life together, I'll tell you, one of the things that I love about this business is the servant leadership. And we are just truly like-minded women. And you guys are going to grab your charcoal mask right now and start to put it on. And while I finish the story, what you saw me just put on was our hydrogel eye patches. And I just put them on because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do our Revealing Radiance facial peel right now while Cindy does our charcoal mask. And because this could be your first time in Pampering in a Flash. This could be your second time in Pampering in a Flash. And so one of the 3 exfoliators that you may have is the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, which is a which is a product. I'm going to try to stop our little share. Let me see if it lets me do that. Bring us back. Okay. So the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel is one of the products that goes along in our Time-Wise Repair line. And you can see that I have the patches on here. So I'm going around where the patches are. And then I'm coming up to my forehead. And Cindy has the charcoal mask. And a lot of times for our first appointment, we give you the skincare and we give you the charcoal mask because they're both just fabulous products as far as, you know, ease and quickness in getting started. But if this is a follow-up appointment for you, you might have the peel, or if this is the first one and you ask specifically about our Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, this could be why you have that supplement as well. And so Cindy's putting it on. She's showing you that it does not go underneath your eyes. She's staying away from her lips. And we're going to share screens on this in just a minute. This is our microdermabrasion Refine. It comes as a set with a pore minimizer. I'm going to grab it here. The microdermabrasion, I leave this in the shower. And I just use on my face, my throat, any kind of part that I want to do a little microdermabrasion. I do this twice a week. The pore minimizer, the step 2, you can do twice a day, every day, because it helps minimize your pores. It's a fabulous product, both for men and women. And this is just something you can add to your skincare regimen. So what we're going to be talking about is, you know, first of all, our skincare products. So our Time-Wise Repair Foaming Cleanser is what I began with. And Cindy, do you have a 4-in-1 cleanser right there?
I don't. I
Okay,
have the
I'll get one. Well, I'll get one. So, but if I show you the repair, it's going to be the cleanser, and it's going to be the lifting serum. It's going to be a day cream, a night cream. They come in jars like this, and then a fabulous Voluform Eye Renewal Cream. Okay, so that is our time-wise repair. And then our miracle set is a 4-in-1 cleanser, a daytime defender, a nighttime recovery, and an antioxidant moisturizer, and then also a time-wise eye cream. Okay, so we'll have pictures up in here in just a sec. So let me see. We can do this quickly. Okay. All right. So I believe, okay, I have to remember to come down on my screen. Okay. So these are a couple of products, the micellar water and the oil-free eye makeup remover. If we had makeup on when we started this session, we would have been using the micellar water to remove our makeup and the oil-free eye makeup remover to condition our lashes, remove that eye makeup so that our lashes are ready the next day, okay, for everything. The micellar water, if you don't have access to water, it's a great product to have on hand. I love it when I travel so I don't mess up somebody else's washcloths. So I remove my makeup with it first, then I get to my time-wise repair cleanser, okay? Here is the 4-in-1 cleanser that I was just telling you about. It's a gentle cleanse. It cleanses away the complexion, dulling impurities, makeup, and stress of the day with this effective 4-in-1 cleanser. Okay, it includes that patented time-wise 3D complex, and it's available in normal to dry or combination oily, which is absolutely fantastic. Then here is that Voluform cleanser in the time-wise repair. And so we just used that, talked about that a little bit. And just the difference between the two sets, I do start my 20-year-olds on the Miracle set. And then, gosh, anybody in their 30s or 40s that really want to age gracefully, they jump ahead to the time-wise repair, okay? We've already talked about our microdermabrasion refined. So that's just a fabulous product to add to your regimen twice a week. And then here is our charcoal mask. And Cindy, do you want to cover the charcoal mask?
Sure. The thing that is really cool about the charcoal mask too is it's good for all ages and for both men and women. It has an amazing smell in it. You can smell the peppermint if you have it on right now, the rosemary, those both kill bacteria. Also, it has navy bean extract, which helps brighten the skin. There's kaolin clay and bentonite clay, which are mineral-rich clays, which are really good also for our skin and helps absorb any excess oil. We've got the pictures to help show you like just kind of how over time this product works and how immediately this product works. Over on the left, Trisha started using the product. You'll see at the very beginning she didn't exactly put it on correctly, but that's okay because she learned from that, and how her pores started getting really cleaned out. The first picture, you see the little dark spots. That's excess oil. You may see a little white spot. That is bacteria that the charcoal, the activated charcoal, is actually pulling out from under the skin to actually unclog those pores and clean all of your face. It cleans it out by kind of doing a detox. It's almost like detoxing the pores is how it exfoliates. And then Buster on the right, an older gentleman, more mature gentleman who looks like he was probably a blue-collar worker out in the trenches, right? And his nose is all clogged. He puts this mask on and it pulls all of those impurities out. And then you see that it makes him look years younger just from that first use. And so the charcoal mask has so many uses and is appreciated and liked by, like I said, men and women, young and old. It's great for on the backs of teenagers. It's just an amazing product. We have used it for bug bites, horsefly bites. It pulls out that poison because the charcoal will actually absorb its excess weight in these impurities and pull them out. And so it's one of our best used and liked products on this charcoal mask. So many uses.
It so is. And I think, like, it's like when we brush our teeth, like you brush your teeth, and then are you a floss person, or are you, or do you use those, those floss picks, like, so it's like an add-on to the brushing of the teeth. And so that's the charcoal mask, is a supplement we add to the cleansing of our skin. And the results are absolutely fantastic when they're used together with our products, which are fantastic.
And you can use it, I don't think I said, you can use it twice a week. Any of our exfoliation, you can switch them out, use them a couple of times a week in between each other. So
good. Okay. So while this is on our faces, giving ourselves the treatment, we're going to go through a few more products. So what is so fun is all of our appointments come in twos. And actually, it's like 2 to 3 to 5, honestly, because what we like to do is little quick sessions so we can educate you. You can follow along. You can use the samples you have, or maybe you're coming in and you jumped on real quick because you didn't have samples and you wanted to learn about our products. And that's totally fine too. At your next session, you can schedule a Zoom, a webinar, or an in-person party if your beauty consultant is local to you and if she does in person. We just have the privilege of being able to do social selling on social media. We can do in person, we can do Zooms, we can do webinars, we do Facebook parties, Facebook Live parties, Messenger parties. So whatever works for you to be able to gather some friends to have a good time, that's what we're down for. So your follow-up appointment is like a dress fitting. It's like the second dress fitting, right? Or the second date. And so, so we like to get you set up. So right now, this is pampering in a flash. So to me, the next session you would do is maybe our fun with color. Okay, so our fun with color, you come on with your face already washed, and then you get samples of our CC cream. And actually, they might not even get samples at all, Cindy. Like they could get the CC cream, like the cleanser and the CC cream, but they really would be watching us do our makeup. So, so that's really interesting. So you can watch, you can have your own makeup out for that and follow along with us, or just learn your face shape, your eye shape, how you contour, how you highlight the face. We go through all that, your face shapes, your eye shapes. I mean, all the things. And so that's what's next on our fun with color. And then we have the hydrate session happiness. And that's where we go through all 3 levels of exfoliants. So we talk about the microdermabrasion, and then we use the charcoal mask, we use the facial peel, all in the same session. So we do 3 levels of exfoliation, 3 levels of hydration, and it's our hydrate session happiness. And we do that either on webinar or we do that on Zoom. And we would so love for you to be able to join us for that. So on your piece of paper, and hopefully you have those sheets of paper that your beauty consultant sent with you, or just grab a piece of paper and jot down which sounds good to you for your follow-up appointment. And we'll come back to that as well. Okay, our Time-Wise Miracle Set. This is the set that neither of us had in front of us. So, but now it is. So here's the 4-in-1 cleanser, the age-fighting moisturizer, the daytime defender, nighttime recovery, and the eye cream. And this retails for $150. It's a 4 to 6 month supply. All the statistics are right here. You see visible results. Okay, you can see in 1 day your hydration is boosted and your skin feels soft. In 2 weeks, the fine lines start to fade, wrinkles start to soften, and the skin's firmness begins to improve. 4 weeks, results continue to get better while adding improved radiance, skin texture, and overall appearance. In 5 weeks, skin's healthy glow is re-energized and skin feels more resilient. You guys, and there's continued results down here. And so as you go through it, 37% improvement in the appearance of fine lines, 51% increase in skin firmness, and 20% in improvement in the appearance of wrinkles. So that is our miracle set. And then we jump into our Time-Wise repair. So do you want to do that one, Cindy?
Yeah, I can't read any of that, but I can tell you all about it. So our Time-Wise repair volume firm set is that next echelon. It's that creme de la creme, as we like to say. So not only will you fight the signs of aging, but it repairs the signs signs of aging. There's plant stem cells in this product. All of the 5 pieces that come in that set, they are all infused with this same blend of botanicals, peptides, and the plant stem cells. It comes in the foaming cleanser we've talked about. Diane kind of has went over this with you already. It has the advanced lifting serum, which is our liquid gold, a day cream and with sunscreen SPF 30, I believe. The night cream, that has retinol in that, and then the amazing eye cream, which we're going to talk about and here in just a little while. That set is $225, and again, all of these pieces 4 to 6 months, except that advanced lifting serum. That one has actually a little thing on the side. You can watch it so that you can make sure you're kind of using it correctly. We get about 6 weeks out of that product, so that would be one that you might need an extra one to go with that set, but that set is $225, and you do get a savings on both of these skincare set lines. When you buy the set, the company has worked a savings in there for you, so that just helps you along, helps you bump along to say, hey, I need to start with this whole thing, I need to do this. So talk to your consultant about that, and we're going to show you some more on those amazing prices here in a little while.
Yep. Awesome. 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 Okay. So while we still have this treatment on our face, we're just going to tell you a little bit about Mary Kay, the company, and the opportunity, and what we're so excited about. What I love about this picture are the 3 simple facts here over on the right-hand side. Women get started to save money, or to make money, or a little bit of both. Today, we are so excited that to get started in Mary Kay, it's as low as $35 to get started in what we call an e-start. And then you can add a $90 Pro Start to it if you were looking to do in-person appointments where you have pampering sessions and you want to do face-to-face. If you are doing some social selling, if you are doing Zoom sessions, Facebook parties, things like that, the $35 is just perfect. Okay. And so these 4 things, number 1, it fits into your life. Number 2, it helps you be who you want to be. And I kind of chuckle with this one, because you know what? You get to create what you want out of the business. That's why it helps you be who you want to be. You get to do as much or as little as you would like, and you have whatever goals and dreams you're working on. We just cheer you on to go after those. So that's just really cool. Number 3, it lets you sell products you believe in, which is why we do our sessions, to have women try the products and give their honest opinion. And of course, the heart of Mary Kay, tried and true, started by a woman for women. And we have 2 charitable foundations. So we have cancers that affect women, that we fight cancers, and then domestic violence. We look to eradicate domestic violence. And our foundation has like more than 57 million has gone to eradicate domestic violence, and more than 27 million. Am I saying those backwards? No. Let me see, you guys. Sorry, it's so small. Yeah, I was right. 57 million for domestic violence and 27 million for cancers that affect women. So we're really proud of our company for that. The second one over here is the culture. The culture of Mary Kay is to treat other people as you'd like to be treated, to work with your faith first, your family second, your career third. Anything in that order works. Out of that order, it kind of gets wonky. So we love that is supported. And then be the difference maker. We as women, we're the heartbeat of the family. So you can be the difference maker in your family. You can be the difference maker in your neighborhood, in your community, and the people that you want to reach and you're following. Okay. You are the difference maker. You're leading the way. If you're someone who is a natural born leader and you're like, oh my gosh, like I so want to begin something. I just didn't know where I'd be trained, where I'd be, I'd have the tools, right with me. Mary Kay's your thing. So you're like, I don't know that I am a natural born leader. Like but I can learn. Like I'm willing to learn if you'll teach me. Well, guess what? We do that too. We've learned so much in the last 30 years. I'm a business computer science major, so I did not I didn't know how to put makeup on. Like I did wash my face, but I washed my face with Dove soap, and that was about it. I didn't know there was a skincare program or anything like that. And so they taught me. They taught me each step of the way, and I'm so grateful for that. So I feel just so blessed to be a difference maker in my own home, in my own family, but then in the women in my organization, just like Cindy, who wanted to help me out years and years ago by listening to my Mary Kay story and my mentor's Mary Kay story to see if this could be something for her. And here she is today. And so here is how you get started. It's the 35, like I said, or the Pro Start. You could add the 90 to it to get the full size products and the mirrors and trays to do it in person. Okay. So this is the eye patches. These are the eye patches that I have on right now. And we're going to start to wash our faces to take it back off, you guys. So that way we can stay on time with it while I tell you about these at the same time. I'm going to leave my patches on while I remove the peel from underneath. And so these eye patches, it is hydrogel is water suspended in a gel matrix. And these eye patches soak in a serum full of botanical fruit and veggie extracts. Like there are like over 36 fruits and vegetables that go into these eye patches. Okay. You can use them 3 times a week, which is absolutely fantastic. You get 30 pairs in this jar. And so that is really nice. With the price point, and I'll go through that on our last little page. And I think you guys all have a picture of the price that's there too. Okay, so then for the eye patches, I'm going to go ahead and remove those. And what you can also do if you have more time is you can move your eye patches around if you want. And we just left them on. I mean, I usually leave these on about 20 minutes. If I forget about it, maybe a little bit longer. You can do it on your upper lip if you want to, like wherever you need extra moisture. It's absolutely phenomenal. My husband has puffy prone eye area and always has. And so he actually travels a lot for work, and he takes his eye patches with him now. So he wakes up, puts his eye patches on right away. And so it's and then it is for, this girl in the bottom screen here, she's in high school. And then this woman is out of high school. So so it's for men, women of all ages. And then this is the Revealing Radiance facial peel that I had on my face. That's the treatment I did today. And so you can see the difference in Susan in the before and after. And you can see that in just 2 weeks, her skin looks brighter. Skin texture is significantly improved. Fine lines and wrinkles look reduced. Her skin looks more even. It is one of my all-time favorite products. And I can tell you that after I do the peel, I usually take a little bit of that microdermabrasion pore minimizer, and I put that on my face just for cooling and soothing, and it feels absolutely amazing. So that's just an extra step that I do right there. Okay. Okay, so if you got this piece of paper in with your Pampering with the Flash, this is your Everyday Heroes, or what we call the referral game. And this is an opportunity that you can jot down some names and some numbers of women that you would like to gift a pampering session to. And you can either invite them at your follow-up appointment, or you can screenshot this list and send it over to your beauty consultant after this webinar, and she can gift them with a pampering session from you. And so women just feel really touched and that you thought of them, whether you invite them to your own session or gift a session to them on their own. So you can fill that out right at the end. The only rules are they need to be 18 or older. You can just write in their first name. Using your phone isn't cheating, of course, and they have to have skin, which is right? What do we say to them if you're gifting it to them? Hey, this is Diane with Mary Kay. We both know Jenna. She did a beauty session with me, really enjoyed it. She wanted to nominate some deserving ladies to receive a beauty pack, and you were one of them. Do you prefer a text or call with the details? So really, we always maintain that relationship because we are Mary Kay, we're not Scary Kay. So we want your comfort level there with us talking to your family members and friends. Okay. At the end of the session, you're going to text a picture of your referral sheet to your beauty consultant so that she has it. And now what we're going to do is, let me just see timing wise, Cindy, how we're doing. So, okay, I see where we are. Okay, so we have about 10 minutes left. And so after our exfoliating steps, so whether it was the charcoal mask, whether it was the facial peel, or whether it was the microdermabrasion, you go to your serums next. Okay, so what you saw me do is you saw me add the microdermabrasion pore minimizer to my skin. If you're using the Time-Wise Repair, this is where you would add the lifting serum to your regimen as we are finishing to get our faces ready for bed. Okay. And it's funny because you could be watching this any time of day. The only difference will be whether you put day cream on next or night cream on next. So don't worry if this is, one of our morning sessions that you're watching. Whatever time of day, it's your next step is going to be for you. Okay. Okay. So there are serums. And then Cindy, do you want to tell them about the nourishing oil there? I'm telling you, this nourishing oil, you guys, I'm so excited about them. And I just heard someone refer to them as Jesus tears. And because it just heals everything on your face. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so adorable. So the nourishing oil, go ahead, Cindy.
Yeah, this is a part of our Naturally line that we loved this step. We still carry this step. It's almond oil, sweet almond oil. I'm going to use some now because I want some Jesus healing. Olive oil, almond oil, and sesame seed oil. And so it's like an oil, but after you get it on, if you're an oily person, I want you to know this soaks right in. I mean, it doesn't stay oily. And it will, like Diane said, you can put it on the ends of dry hair. You can put it on cuticles. You can add it with moisturizer. You can put it straight onto the skin. It smells amazing. And it's just those natural oils going in and hydrating your face and healing it. I mean, the chapped places, if it's wintertime, the wind chapped, cold areas, noses, if you've had runny noses, just depending on the time of year, but it's not heavy at all. And I have excess oil and I would never have thought I could use a product like this. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love it.
I also have really dry hair, so I can put a couple drops on my palms and pull it through the ends of my hair as well. I just love that it's 100% naturally derived ingredients, and it just really helps with all kinds of things. What you're seeing me put on right now is our day cream. But again, if you're getting your face ready for bed, you're going to be putting your night cream on. So whichever time of day you're watching this webinar, you either are going to go to your day cream right now or your night cream. If you are using the Time-Wise Miracle Set, you're going to go to your antioxidant moisturizer and then your daytime defender if it's during the day. And if you're getting your face ready for bed, you'd go to the nighttime recovery and then do your antioxidant moisturizer after. So in the morning, you do your antioxidant moisturizer first, and then a little bit of your daytime defender on top of that because it has the SPF in it and the protection from the environmental elements. Okay. Going to bed, you want the nighttime recovery closest to your skin and your face because it helps restore your skin while you sleep, and then put the antioxidant moisturizer on it then. Okay, once you get to those steps, and I'm going to go over here, you're going to go to then, so you go to your moisturizer. This is a Skin Vigorate Sonic Brush. Some of your consultants might have it, some might not, but ask your beauty consultant if she has that. If you are looking for something that oscillates 200 times per second, it's actually a pretty great product. I know several of us stocked up before Mary Kay decided not to sell them anymore. So ask your beauty consultant if you're interested in more information on that one. Okay, so I covered the nighttime regimen. If you're getting your face ready for bed, you're doing your nighttime recovery and you're doing your night cream. And I mean, your antioxidant moisturizer. And then if you're using our Time-Wise Repair, this is what your night cream looks like. And now we're going to go, there's your day creams. We're going to go to your eye creams. And so if you're using the Time-Wise Repair, you are going to use your Voluform Eye Renewal Cream, and you just, the tip of it is ZMAC, which is zinc, magnesium, aluminum, and copper. And it's cooling and soothing. And it's the very material they use on boxers, like in the ring, like to cool and soothe if they get hit. So that's kind of cool. And then a little bit goes a long way. We do blink 1,000 times in an hour. So our eyes are the most heavily used area of our entire body, and we want to give moisture back. Okay. Our Time Wise Miracle Set has this eye cream. And then we also offer a firming eye cream. And Cindy, what would you say quickly about the difference between the firming eye cream and our Time Wise eye cream?
I think the firming eye cream is a little richer. So depending on your age or your skin type, the Time Wise Miracle Eye Cream is a little lighter weight eye cream. That's how it feels to me. It's a little lighter weight. It does an amazing job. The firming eye cream though is a little richer. It feels a little thicker when I put that on. And then, of course, our amazing eye renewal cream that has the repairing and age-fighting ingredients in it. So
awesome. So with those steps, with our Pampering in a Flash, our faces are either ready for the day. So your next step in our Mary Kay line would be adding our CC cream and foundation and getting ready for the day, or going to bed. You're good to go, which is really kind of cool. So as we finish up, I'm going to go through just a few more steps. If you guys, and I should have been saying this, oh my gosh, all the way from the start. So thank you. I just thought of it now. I'm sure you guys, we usually say it right in the beginning to let us know where you're streaming in from. So if you haven't told us where you're streaming in from, please let us know where you're streaming in from and who you are a guest of. Oh my gosh. So usually I say that in the very beginning. And so I completely forgot that. But now I want you to also tell us, what was your favorite product that you tried today? Okay, so, of all the ones you tried, put it in. Now, if you didn't have samples, go ahead and tell us which one sounded the best to you. Like, what are you excited about trying? Okay, so you can go ahead and put those comments in the chat. And you guys, we so appreciate you participating, because this is how we know that you were on and you were engaged and things like that. And we can never comment during it because Cindy and I are going back and forth during it. But just know that if you asked any questions that did not get answered during the session, we will make sure we go through your comments and get back to you and, answer any of your questions. Okay. So now what I want to share, there are 3 ways that you can get the products that you fell in love with today. Okay. And so the first way, and I'm going to share my screen again, is to book your next session. Come on. Let me see. All right. It's making me do it from the beginning. So exciting. Okay. So book your next session with your beauty consultant. Okay. And so again, our recommendations are doing either Fun with Color or the Hydra Session Happiness. If you love this format or webinar format, that's what you want to put down on your sheet, either Fun with Color or Hydra Session Happiness. Okay. So they'll be your next 2 sessions. We always start with Pampering in a Flash. Then you can go to one of those next 2. I say go to Fun with Color, then do Hydrate Session Happiness, but it doesn't matter really, honestly. You can go in any direction there. Second way you can get products home. Join us. Take home. You become a beauty consultant, a brand ambassador. You know what? Dip your toe in. See what it's like. See what you could do with it. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's to save some money. Maybe it's to make some money. Maybe you just want to introduce it to family members and friends, and and just bring something on the side. I know for me, I wanted to be a stay-at-home executive. That's what I thought. So I wanted to stay home. Cindy was already home, and because she was home, it helped her get out of the house and go to in-person appointments outside the house. But it's completely up to you. My friend Rachel, when she got back online sessions. I mean, her boys were home. It was during COVID. She was homeschooling. And so when they went to bed, she started doing sessions at 7:30 or 8 o'clock at night on Zoom. And so it could be, any which way that you would like, but dip your toe in to get started. It's $35 for the e-start. And like I said, if you are thinking about doing maybe both social selling and in person, then you'd want to add the 90 on top of that. Okay. Then the third way is enjoying the deals and steals from tonight. And so you should have this piece of paper in front of you. And so this is how our sets come. They come in sets. We always say begin at the top because this is our skincare. And so our Repair Value Firm set retails for $225. Our Time Wise Miracle set is $150. We have men's skincare products. We have a teen clear proof set, which I guess some adults use the clear proof set too. That is for oily and blemish prone skin, like oily and blemish prone. Dry and blemish prone this does not work. I always like to point that out. And then our Mary Kay skincare line, our teen line. So we have this in normal to dry and combination oil. They call it matte and hydrating. And so that's for our teens. Okay. So back here, you guys either have the repair line or the Time Wise Miracle set. These 3 bubbles at the top are our specials. So a princess set is selecting any 4 sets, a queen is any 6 sets, and our Cadillac is any 8 sets. And no matter what they come up to in price, you'll get it for the price that is next to it. So 4 sets, for an example, this Repair Value Firm set is considered, it says right here, it counts as 4 sets, is $225. You're going to get it for $205, and it's a princess set. If you wanted to add something to your Value Firm set, say like the charcoal mask, that's in our masking set. So that's our charcoal mask and our moisture mask set. Okay, so if you add these 2 up, you'd get it for the price it was, or $305. Well, that's one set. Hold on, that's one set. You could do this plus the Revealing Radiance. So I don't have a calculator here to do that for you, but I could try real quick. 64 plus 68 plus 225 is 357. And because that's 6 sets, you know that you're going to get it for 305. So it's a really great deal to bundle them in 4 sets, 6 sets, or 8 sets. Okay. And then if you do bundle them, then you get the opportunity over here for this travel roll up, and it's a $40 retail value, and you get it for half price for $20. So if you go ahead and look on this set sheet, we talked about most of the products that are on here. We do have a Clinical Solutions dermacosmetic area over here with some boosters. So any 2 boosters, say you're needing some additional hydration, that has the hyaluronic acid hydrator, plus we have a line reducer, plus a brightener or a resurfacer. So you can select 2 of these boosters to add it to your skincare. Here's the dynamic wrinkle limiter. That's one of the all-time favorite products of both Cindy and mine. And the dynamic wrinkle area is the outer crow's feet area right here, as well as our forehead wrinkles. They call them dynamic wrinkles. And so that, you guys, the difference in that is absolutely incredible. And I love adding that twice a day to my skincare regimen. And then we have color down here, and we'll go into more of the color during our Fun with Color set, but you can pick and choose any of these. If it doesn't say it's one set, it's one set. Okay. So it'll tell you if it's 1, 2, 3, or 4 sets. Okay. And if it doesn't, it means that it is just one set. So with that, Cindy, did I miss anything? Because I think we're right on time.
Yeah, it sounded great to me. Just get with your consultant, go over that set sheet with her. And you're getting those sets at those prices because you were on this webinar today. So thank you for doing that and take advantage.
The other thing we gave you in the email that you got is a feedback link. And if you could fill that feedback link out, that helps your consultant see what you liked, what you learned, what you, maybe got interested in buying, what you want to do for your follow-up session. Just gives her feedback. Okay. And then it also helps us as the sales directors to be able to follow up with you and get your opinion. What did you like? What did you learn? Is there anything you would change? So we so appreciate that. And we do extra drawings in the month for our guests that come on, try the product, and just do a follow-up with us, just to give us our feedback. So thank you for doing that in advance for me. We look forward to seeing you on our next session. And thanks so much for being here, you guys. Take care.
Bye-bye.